Hi, folks. Today on 1 Minute Math, we're looking at sequences. This could be an Algebra 1 topic, but it's definitely going to be something that comes up in Algebra 2. When we say sequences in Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, we're talking about a sequence of numbers, just constants where one number comes after the next. And if you're looking at this in a math class context, there's probably going to be a pattern in how the numbers are obtained, the next one from the previous one. You might even see it in this particular example I have here. I could add 4 to get from one number to the next, and that is a reliable strategy. So if I asked you for the next number, you just add 4 and you get 23. Most of the time, the question for these comes like, give the 10th number in the sequence or the 100th number in the sequence, and maybe even it will say, give a formula for the nth term in the sequence, and then you're going to give a formula that has a letter N in it. Well, so let's take a look at 2 real quick to see the difference between the kinds of sequences you might see in math class. Notice how these sequences both start with 2, 4, and in the first one, I'm just going to take a guess that I add 2 to get to the next number, and that is a reliable strategy. And so I would say this is arithmetic. An arithmetic sequence is a kind of sequence where you add to get from one number to the next, and the common difference between the terms is 2. Down here in the bottom, I start with 2 to 4, but if I just add 2, that isn't a reliable strategy to get to the next number. You might notice that this one is a multiplication one, and in this case, I would call that a geometric sequence because it's multiplying to get from one number to the next, and instead of having a common difference between the numbers, it has a common ratio, okay? Our formulas for these sequences are in an arithmetic sequence. I'm going to just use the A0 notation, by the way. Sometimes we use A sub 1 to mean the first element of the sequence. I'm going to use A sub 0 or A naught, A-N-A-U-G-H-T. That's how I would pronounce that. And if you have A1 as your starting number in the sequence, just subtract 1 from the end. And then this would be A1, A2, A3, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here are our formulas. If I have an arithmetic sequence, AN is the first term A naught plus N times D. In a geometric sequence, AN is A naught times R to the N. So let's take a quick example. Let's say I'm supposed to find the 10th term in this guy, okay? And I'm just going to guess that it's arithmetic, and look at that, I'm right. So it's arithmetic, and the difference is -6, and the first term is 19. The 10th term, if I go back to my formula, boop, boop, the 10th term, A sub 10, will be the first term plus -6 times 10. And as I don't have a calculator with me, it'd be -60 plus 19, -41, I want to say. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Give a formula for the nth term is just going to be my first term, 19, plus my common difference times n. All right, that's it for this video. If you want the full-length explanation for why these things work the way they do, please click the link in the comments. Thanks for watching.